Yeah,
Wait, anybody else?
DRIVETHRU.
Does anybody here have a family still? You stay cool, men Nets. Take one step forward. Men Nets, you stay where you are. Whoever has a family, take one step forward. Men Nets, you stay put. Sorry.
Too good.
No, I was just going to ask if you know where if you've seen a tiefling, like with horns out of its head and it looks a bit like a demon. Have you seen her and where we might find her?
There was probably several years back a group of people came in a boat. They came for the dragon. That was the only time that I had seen them, because several days later, Arathor and his minions, they brought the dead out of the cavern, of these caverns, and put them in a wall of ice to deter other people coming to the island. Oh, it was horrible.
Yeah, we see that, but do you know where the tiefling went?
Several were put into the wall alive. It was, it was horrible. Almost as horrible as my own people forgetting about me.
And all dying.
I love it, Shrimp.
Resisting the overwhelming urge to turn around and just kick Shrimp right in the nads. I look back at this gentleman and say, you know, why don't you rest here comfortably? And before we leave, we'll stop by and get you, and we can always check and see if your friends and family are out there, and if not, you know, I'm sure that if you wanted to take the boat with us, you're welcome to that as well.
And if you wanted to say any last words when we bury your friends and family, I mean, that's fine.
Oh, for fuck's... Alright, that's it. I'm getting up. Shrimp!
Roll initiative!
I like pull my shirt up. I like wipe my dirty, gritty hands from having touched this thing off on Tiberius's fur.
No! What? Why me? You should be wiping it on Shrimp. He's the one that's being a troublemaker. I'm all super nice. I just blew a second level spell on this loser.
I don't understand. Death is part of life.
Shrimp, try to remember, not everybody is a half-orc with no goddamn emotions. You got to at least be a little bit tactful, or just not say anything at all.
I didn't say nothing to the froggies.
Yeah. That was a plus, because there was like 14 of them.
I mean, I'm as bloodthirsty as you are, but you know, this poor man. I'll kind of lead it in. This poor son of a bitch has probably just lost everybody he knows, and he's out on a iceberg.
I heard that. I'm not dead
I'm
yet. No, I'm just kidding. All right, you cast Mage Armor. Bam, you have it. XV. Hey, XV, what's up,
You just
XV?
lay there. You just rest in peace.
I remember that name.
Like your brothers.
Did you follow the channel
you
before,
missed
XV?
casting Mage Armor, and you took a step, and then it's just standing there, all in armor right next to you, and you stepped out of it. No!
All right, so don't forget to modify your armor class.
You guys, let's start heading south. I know that he said there's like an oil thing down here.
Yeah, he calls it a larder, where they keep all of the
larder.
supplies and all of the tribute that they do give to Arathor.
So this would be a perfect place to find kobolds and follow them back to the tiefling.
Yeah, that's probably right.
Unless there's something else you want to do, Vey?
No, I think we're gonna let them sit there for a while, right?
Yeah, stew in his own juices
Okay,
and just heal.
And heal.
You think about what you've
rest
done.
Is good.
All right.
All right,
think
so
about things.
yeah, as you come into this chamber, it is A pretty large chamber from what you can see so far. Definitely looks like a supply area. You can see lots of baskets and basically they're all baskets that are woven out of seaweed, and also have bones as basically that forms the basket with all the seaweed woven in between all the bones. So lots of baskets. Baskets are everywhere.
I guess Basket Mender didn't get sick, but as soon as Net Mender got sick, nobody could get food.
Exactly. That's the problem with having a monolithic society.
Yeah, he tells
Yeah,
you
anybody,
that
everybody can only do one job.
Yeah, he tells you that his son is named Basket Mender. Please find my son.
Basket case.
I was gonna shush Trump before he said, "I think I saw your son. He looked like this."
he looked frozen.
Frozen in a wall.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
He looked downright dead, the bastard did. So in this large chamber,
Your
there's
son, Basket Case. Does he
Not
look
a
sort
lot.
of?
basket case.
Does he look like that?
I look like what? Lots of baskets in here, very, very open. No, there's really none of that fog or cold mist in here. It is.
Is there anything that looks like whale oil?
There are several barrels in here. There are barrels.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's barrels. There's lots of baskets. Basically, all baskets and a couple barrels.
Do we want to go back and let the froggies know that there's some whale oil in there that they can help themselves to?
We should
No,
have
I
more,
mean,
there
the
were
guy-
plenty. That'll be fine.
Yeah, we can show him
Shintax,
later
what's
if
up,
we needed to,
Shintax?
but I think
Yeah.
the guy said that he's run into him already, so I don't know why they never leave their area. I don't know what's dangerous around here.
Kobolds.
No,
Kobolds
sure,
eat
we'll
some.
Thank you,
find out.
Frank.
Yeah, we're about to find out. So go ahead, Trump, you first.
Yeah, you see no kobolds in here. You don't even see any. You don't even hear anything. You just see baskets, tons of baskets, probably hundreds of baskets. Hundreds of baskets.
Take a quick glance through these just to make sure there's nothing valuable.
Sure. Also to the southeast, there's also another exit, another tunnel that leads to the southeast, and also towards the north, there's another tunnel. And it's right here. So you have two more other corridors that you can go down.
What about these baskets? Are they just piled against the walls? They're all in the room, or what?
Well, yeah, they are piled. They're in piles of about anywhere between 3 and 8 feet. The ones on the walls are stacked higher, and in all of these baskets there's an array of different, all kinds of different meats. So there's frozen fish. Of course, these fish are wrapped in seaweed. There's whale meat. There's seal meat. There's all kinds of different walrus meat, giant squid, all kinds of baskets full of furs. There's fish organs, all kinds of shells, all kinds of bones, all kinds of soft stones, large quantities
Wow.
of all of this stuff.
I didn't even know a fish could play an organ.
I saw your gears grinding as soon as he said fish organs.
Well, yeah, they plays with their fish fingers, don't they?
Everybody give me a perception check and drop it into the tower also.
Yep. I play drums with fish sticks.
Wow, Shrump, you hit the jackpot, Shrump. You open up a basket as you're kind of looking through these baskets by the northern chamber. There's a lot of different stones in here, a lot of different, lightly colored stones, probably washed up on the shore. Now, in this basket, you hit the jackpot in here. You find a steel gauntlet. You also find a silver brooch that contains a picture. The picture is definitely of a female, and the picture is sort of, well, not, of course, not a digital picture, but a sort of like a painted, I guess a painted cameo, and it's faded almost to where you can just see like the outline of hair and whatnot, so you can tell it was definitely a woman, unless it was a brooch of Tiberius, then, but you're not able to distinctively tell that. Then there's a belt buckle, a decorative belt buckle. There's also a decorative knife, and they're not. I don't want to say they're probably worth a couple gold. Everything, the shit that you could salvage off of it, but that's pretty much the jackpot in here. Everything else is like, organs and fish and whale meat and all kinds of different fish, squid, stuff like that.
I kind of respect this dragon. He had a good setup.
Yeah, I mean that's actually kind of interesting. But I also think that it's interesting that he seemed to protect these people. So I know that Vey was saying so they could be their minions and have them serve him, but still, I mean, instead of he could have just as easily slaughtered everybody. So maybe there is a chance for us to have a little parlay with him.
That's what I'm thinking.
He just wants gold.
The dragon is intelligent, of course. And of course he's not going to slaughter all the people that are serving him.
No, that would just be wasteful. Dave, God, can I? Are these
Dave,
items mayhap magical in any way?
Did I see Shrump find these things or not?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'll show the party.
Everybody kind of hears them clicking some stuff together.
Oh,
As
I'm
for
interested in
magic,
those little
you're
balls
really
that
not
you have
able
there.
to deter that. I mean, if you guys want to take an hour rest, sure, you can deter the values of an item that way. But I would rather go the detect magic route. I don't like the way that they do the detect magic.
Hold up a second, I think I can get us out of this pretty quickly.
Sure.
Can I take a look at those balls or whatever that you found?
Sure.
Can you find like some small gems or
like a brooch? Maybe do
balls
a
or
mend.
something?
Yeah,
Mending
it's like
on the
silver,
brooch and
like
bring
a
that picture back.
silver brooch, and a steel gauntlet, one steel gauntlet. Nothing major.
Michael Jackson.
Oh, okay. I thought he found something small and round.
No.
It was the belt buckle, the brooch, the knife,
a
and
belt
that gauntlet.
little ceremonial knife, and not a whole
Well,
lot.
I
Just
could
those four
perform
items.
a short ritual, of course, here, and detect magic, which this entire room might be a good place to check. And there might
I
be some
agree.
other things hiding, so...
Yeah, I
let's
mean, it'd
do
be
that.
probably better than us. It'd be better than us like ripping through every single, wrapped piece of fish to look for something that's hidden.
Alright, I'll get my candles out.
Okay.
And then
sure.
I'll start drawing some symbols on the floor and start doing my ritual.
Okay.
So I'm curious. While she's doing that, I'll ask around. I'm like, can anybody else do mending, and maybe we can fix some of this stuff up?
Sure.
So
Faye
let's
starts
read
her
more.
ritual. So as you guys are kind of scrounging
look.
and looking through the rest of the baskets, you can also find that there's quite a few more coils of rope, a bunch of iron spikes, and also some pulleys. So there's ropes, pulleys, spikes. Definitely not made by the men of the north. They definitely could not have made that stuff here. Definitely not.
Was
on
it the
large
large sized, like it's from the giants ships that they were
No,
talking about?
it looks
or is
like
it like
would probably have
human-sized?
come from maybe Luskin or maybe Neverwinter, maybe possibly Waterdeep. Definitely looks like it was
So
it was made in bulk. Probably in a major
Yeah, that's
city.
kind of interesting.
We could store this stuff here, come back for it if we need it. It's not like it's going to go anywhere, is it?
Hey, what's up,
Yeah.
Shotgun Jeff?
I mean, I agree. If we
Welcome,
if we need,
welcome.
like a block and tackle and hooks and baskets and stuff, what I'm looking to do, Shrump, is I'm looking to find some clues that'll give us some hints onto where this tiefling is, and maybe even something we can do to buy off this white dragon, something that's a favorite thing other than fish. I don't think I can offer it thousands of things of fish.
I don't think it. I think you might like something other than fish and fish guts and stuff to eat. I mean, have you got like a herd of sheep?
I left the herd of sheep in my other pants.
No, what
Sorry.
I mean is, but on your land, what you has got, because
Oh
you're
my God.
a knob, and you've got like land. Have you got sheep on the land?
We
could
actually
bring?
raise alpacas. No, I don't. Yeah, so you're saying for something that we could offer the dragon as part of food?
Alpacas.
Yeah, yes, yeah. Your alpacas,
my
your
God.
Mexican immigrant things.
Yeah, we can. If worst came to worst, I absolutely have a lot of things we could offer this dragon. But I don't know about white dragons as much. But it seems to me the dragons that I do know about, they want more gold and hoards and riches, and not so much food and servants and being friendly and attacking giants. I mean, what dragon goes against 8 giants coming in ship, or all these giants coming over in ships, just to protect people? That's weird.
I also want to
If he's
comment
protecting
on
his
that.
lair, yes.
Yeah, I also want to comment on that. There are several. You would know this from, I believe, one of you was from the north, if I'm not mistaken. It's general knowledge anyway, especially for Vey would know this.
I was
that
never
there are strongholds for the ice giants here, and they're very, very territorial also. And Vey, you would know that those frost giants, they weren't coming here to attack the men of the north. They were coming here for the dragon. They were probably coming here for its treasure. Those giants wouldn't send a ton of giants to take out 20 or 30 of these men of the north that have sticks with bones on the end of them to catch fish and shit.
Right.
And using
Right.
nets. Yeah,
No,
there's no way. Yeah.
I do wonder what the giants want with treasure. That seems a thing for men.
Oh yeah. of
Plus
course.
a fire giant on a fire giants mixed with frost giants. It seems
Yeah.
like that's a
and a cloud giant.
I mean, I don't.
He remembers the
cloud
cloud
giant?
giant.
I mean, my
too.
God.
Yeah.
Why would they?
There is one way to
drop
find that out.
trees and
There is one way to find that out possibly. Remember when
Speak
you
with
guys?
the dead?
No, when you guys first came into here. Remember all of the trophies that it had displayed in its trophy room. Remember all of the 3 frozen
Yeah.
ice giants that you had seen.
Mm-hmm.
So there is a way that you could possibly, see if this story from, Net Mender is true. I mean, there's a possibility you could find other giants in there.
I agree, but I'm not wanting to do it now.
Sort of like
I
a
want
little
ahead
DM hint.
As soon as
there,
this,
you know?
a DM
and
hint.
of course we just got in here too, and I'm trying to, I guess, what I'm trying to say is, we're not gonna leave without exploring the whole place. I mean, I don't want to.
Yeah. No, that's yeah. I agree. I love it. I love it when you guys explore everything. But I've also had some groups leave some stuff behind, like Horde of the Dragon Queen. That group before Tiberius and Dex joined, they left all kinds of stuff everywhere. Yeah, they were.
Yeah, if there's a place we haven't explored, I'm not going to just leave it.
Yeah, because you're a scholar. You want to know everything about an area that you visit for the
Absolutely.
first time.
Well, as a
Especially with
player, I
you
wouldn't either.
drawing all of the maps and writing down all of the information. Yeah, of course.
All right. Has the ritual finished now? Maybe.
You are done. 10 minutes. They found, just more
Alright.
rope. You can see, Shrump's got about 50 feet of rope. He's like, there's nothing but rope in this damn basket. And he, slinging it everywhere. It's kind of funny. He's like wrapped up in rope everywhere. Sorry,
Alright, I
Shrump.
look at the things Trump has, and also
Then he
kind of
falls
look
over.
around the room.
No, he just rips it off of him. Sure. You look around the room and you see, unfortunately, your companions are glowing like neon tubes because they have so much magic.
Right.
Yeah, baby.
But none of
You
the
want
other
to see my neon
baskets,
tube glow?
none of the items that Shrump had found, the bracer, the brooch, none of that stuff. None of that stuff goes. It has a little bit of a value. If you want to keep that stuff, you could probably get.
Yeah, I miss a break.
Throw it in the hole.
Probably 10
Throw it in the
gold.
hole.
You
We're
know what I
good to
mean?
go.
Nah, throw it in the hole.
Yeah, I missed those appraisal checks.
All right.
Alright, well, it looks like nothing in here is magic, not even the items that he found, so...
All right. Just write down on whatever you guys are keeping track of. Stuff from larder in cave, 10 gold. And, even last week, you guys didn't even sell anything you had. You guys just spent all your money. You didn't even resell anything. You guys, yeah.
We're great like that, Dave. We're so good.
I think they're watching
Everybody
the
high
game,
five.
I
Frank.
didn't have anything to sell. And I didn't really buy anything at that one, so...
No.
I
Nah, it's
resupplied.
not dead. People are watching the stream.
Alright, so which way do you guys want to go?
I think we're going to go north by the looks of it.
Sounds good.
Hook my head up in here and see what I can see.
Very, very interesting room. As you get closer, there is a foul smell that starts to hit your nose as you intake a couple of breaths before you. Oh, what the heck is this? From what you can see as you're looking into this place, appears to be a bunch of junk and shit laying everywhere.
Nice.
Just from
Nice,
what
you
you
don't
can
find
see
me
from
have a
where you're at,
gauntlet.
Well, Trump, this looks like an ideal job for you.
I knew it. I knew it.
Why don't you
Yeah.
just go ahead and investigate that? Let me know how that works out for you.
Sure. Let me uncover the rest of this.
No problem.
All right. So as you enter the room, yeah, this is definitely like a waste room. You go in. There's tons of litter, tons of food scraps, bits of bone, bits of paper, baskets thrown everywhere, pieces of seaweed thrown everywhere, old small leather boots, which you pick one up and, yep, kobolds wear these. There's all kinds of just useless junk all over this chamber. There's probably, it's sort of like as you walk in, you kind of step down about a foot, and, there's all kinds of smelly, stagnant water, and it's not frozen. It's like a slush. It's like a giant slushy. A giant slush, a kobold slushy, just of crap and feces and just shit everywhere.
So this is the cobalt bathroom.
Pretty much, yeah.
Kobold bedroom.
Yeah, and then there's a corridor to the east also, sort of like the
We can walk
southeast.
through this without getting into it, right?
No, you gotta Tiberius is sloshing around in it. It's sort of like a milkshake, Xavier. It's really, really thick. It looks like a chocolate milkshake as you're walking through it.
Like in
I'll
Star
give you
Wars
a
Episode
piggyback,
1.
Xavier.
Oh, that's
When they're in the
so
sewers.
cute. That's so cute.
Oh, piggyback.
Oh, thank you very much, Ron.
Water walking.
No, I've got my own personal battle mage.
Well, I'm gonna
Fantastic.
let them trudge through all that, and while they're doing that, I'm actually deciding to go ahead and pull my hood up,
Tafix, thank you for the follow,
press
Tafix.
myself against the wall down here, and kind of stealth down through this south tunnel while they're running around in the muck.
Oh snap! We're gonna break up.
Oh, right. Split the party. I love it.
Well,
Let's do it.
To realize, I didn't know from where my standpoint was that room had another exit. So I'm sitting there, you're all splashing around in muck. I'm gonna go down here and check out something else.
Sure. Okay. 1 second.
I love that. I love in the chats that Jocksdree said trip shrump into the sludge.
Oh,
Do it.
oh, that's be terrible.
He says trip shrump rather than Tiberius just
I
for the
think some
generous
fireballs would
reaction.
be flying.
Yeah,
Chat
there's
constantly talks about Tiberius.
there's a chamber that goes to the southeast. Now, as you get close to the entrance of this chamber, this is by far much colder than any area of the caverns that you've been in. And this is even much colder. This is probably equivalent to, out of character, probably below 0. And it literally almost takes your breath away as you get close to this chamber. It is very cold. And this mist, this fog starts to, you could see it rising from the floor. And it cuts your visibility down. Your natural
Alright,
visibility.
I'm gonna
your
roll.
dark
Do you want me
vision.
to roll a stealth check?
Sure, you could probably take advantage of this. Yeah, sure, you probably could.
And how do I feel about my? Do I feel like I'm pretty well hidden?
Sure, yeah. It's sort of like a slope. As you descend down, you need to give me an acrobatics check now, because it is a very, 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 very icy floor. It looks like glass, smooth as glass.
Should I
Roll a
put that?
1.
Should I put that in the tower, or do you want me to just?
Oh
make
no, put it in the tower, please.
1 1 1 1 1.
No,
So does anyone know where Widow is?
So
I haven't seen Widow.
I was hoping to
What?
roll a
With her?
perception check if we notice she's missing.
She's probably hiding in the shadows somewhere, searching for gold. She's in here somewhere.
Yeah, this
She was
is.
right behind us.
Yeah, you keep your footing, but you kind of have to, kind of really skittle your feet down there to get stopped. And this is this is a very narrow cavern. And
love Skittles.
the cold just gets more and more intense as you go deeper down, and this is this cold is even making your eyes kind of stick together as you blink each time. And this chamber turns into darkness to the south. Very, very, very eerie. There is a very deep pit in the middle of this floor. So you're very lucky that you were able to catch yourself from going any further, because you would have basically dropped off into a deep pit, and you look down into the pit, and it is nothing but pure darkness past 60 feet. There's none of this cold, dense fog coming up out of this. It's sort of like sticking your head through the wall, and as you stick your head through the wall, you look down into this pit, and it is just pitch black emptiness.
I thought for sure you were gonna go falling, just like you do in every game. To your death.
There is also as you're kind of looking around, you're like, oh shit, this almost just happened. Above you, even though I didn't hear you say I'm looking above me, there is a hook above, and you can see that the hook has a rope attached to, like a couple of spikes that are into the roof, and it has a pulley. And there's